extremely out of breath. So these women who've been both digging and singing as they carry out their work are obviously much better acclimatized to the high altitude than I am. Not many journalists have been allowed into Tibet since the unrest in Lhasa, the capital, and some of the surrounding cities in March. We've been invited, along with a number of other international journalists, to cover one specific event. That's the Olympic Torch's attempt to get to the top of Mt Everest, the world's tallest mountain. Everyone we've spoken to on this trip, everywhere we've been, has been planned by the Chinese authorities. We've moved around in a convoy of buses, so they've basically kept control of who we see and what we do. And that is the great mountain itself. You can just see the snow being blown off the very top of the mountain. First conquered in 1953 by Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay. The story of the Olympic Torch's procession around the world has so far been one of protests about China's role in Tibet. The organisers of the torch bid to reach the top of Mount Everest are hoping that by doing that they'll transform it into a story of Chinese achievement.
You're watching BBC World News. The headlines this hour. Chinese state media reports that more than 60 people have been killed in a train crash in eastern China. The BBC finds evidence the UN is failing to properly investigate serious allegations involving some peacekeeping troops in Africa. And let's stay with that story. The reputation of the UN is again under scrutiny. It follows a BBC investigation which found evidence that it's failing